Well, I might have done something stupid. When I offered contracts to Todibo, Olis, and Cuenca, I didn't take into account that every single season we are limited to a maximum squad salary. This year is 1.6 million per week, and as you can see, we are maxed out. Unfortunately, I had to loan out two players that I really wanted to keep, and one of them has a mandatory future fee. Hello there folks, welcome back to Valencia on FM24. We didn't spend a single penny on players this summer, however we sold a few, starting with Zengoskar to Manchester City for 50 million. Emil Højlund went out on loan to Copenhagen for 1.8 million. They do have an option to buy him for 4.9 at the end of the season. Fran Perez, just 6.75 million to Atalanta. It's not enough, I know, but I needed to let him go. Marc Guiu, the guy that scored 26 goals in the third division, went out on loan to Udinese with no optional or mandatory future fee, and he already scored 4 goals in 4 matches for them. He's having a great start of the season for them. Good for Marc Guiu. Gasiorowski went to Hertha Berlin for 50 million. Diego Kelly, 2 million to Sevilla. Oscar went to MLS to Atlanta United for 19 million. Unfortunately, because of the limited salary per year, I had to loan out Luka Vrbancic to Manchester City. He's a squad player there. He was a squad player here. He has no optional or mandatory future fee. But that's not the case for Hugo Guillamon, who went out on loan to AC Milan with a mandatory future fee of only 25 million. I know that's too bad, but I didn't really have a choice. So we signed 3 players on a free. Cunha from Wolves, great player to have around, elite forward in his prime, 28. He didn't score, but he got himself an assist in 4 appearances, good for him. Jean-Claire Todibo, however, did score for us, ball-playing defender, 27 in his prime, 145k per week, I know, 5 appearances, 1 goal, good average rating. And Michael Olis, I think it's Olis, not Olise, like I've been saying. 25 now, regular starter, could improve a little bit more. Elite winger, 1 goal, 2 assists in 4 appearances. So this season we're gonna go with this squad. We still have Georgi and Restes in goal. We have Todibo, Carlito, Diomande and Gatswill as central defenders. Fresneda, Randall Correa as right backs. We have Patrick Dorgu on the left, Liponi and Luengo as his backup in that DM position. We still have Naipan, of course, Oskar Gluck, Sudakov and Roberto Dominguez in midfield. As inside forwards, Shelderup and Pedrola, nothing changed there. On the right, as wingers, we have Bendok and Michael Olis. And up front, Hugo Duro, Cuenca and Pabuena. Pabuena is still here, of course, I didn't loan him out. He can cover in the striker position and on the right as a winger. And he's gonna play a lot for the B squad in the second division. I remind you, if you guys didn't saw the last episode, our second squad got promoted to the second division. That's great. I believe we had an easier draw than last season in the Champions League phase. We're gonna start with this away game at PSV Eindhoven, home against Monaco, away at Juventus, home against Arsenal and Celtic, away at Young Boys, home against Napoli and away at Porto. By the looks of it, I'm pretty confident we're gonna finish top 8. So we started the season pretty well, a 4-1 victory home against Real Valladolid. Liponi, Gluck, Carlito and Shelderup. A goalless draw away at Atletico Madrid, but we deserved to win this game. We had a couple of chances missed by Hugo Duro. Anyway, we move on to a 3-1 victory against Bilbao, Todibo, Duro and Fresneda. A spectacular 4-1 victory away at Girona, Liponi, Olis, Sudakov and Oskar Gluck. And a 1-0 victory away at Las Palmas. This was not an easy game. Just Carlito getting us the 3 points. In today's episode, we're gonna cover 2 Champions League games, away at PSV and home against Monaco, and this home game in La Liga against Sevilla. There's no point in showing you guys the league table, but we are top of the league after 5 games. Of course, Real Madrid already dropped a few points, so did Barcelona. So here's the league phase in the Champions League. Any surprises here? Not really. No surprises, I guess. Right, let's not waste any more time and play the first game away at PSV. But before we do that, I just want to ask you guys to please help me out by subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button and leaving a comment. It would really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. So here's the first 11 that's gonna face PSV away from home. Restes, Dorgu, Jescarlito, Todibo, Fresneda, Laiponi, Sudakov, Gluk, Shelderup, Doak and Duro up front. Diomande is out for a couple of months. Naipen is also out, but he'll be back in a week. As you can see, we have some tired legs on the bench. All these 5 players were available for our B squad. I forgot that we lost 2 midfielders, Guillamon and Vrbančić, so Dominguez and Luengo won't be available for the B squad anymore. And the same goes for Gatswell, at least until Diomande recovers from his injury. Let's see their squad. They have Lozano up front, okay. They play a 4-4-2 diamond. Interesting. They lost an important player, a striker, a Mexican striker that signed for Manchester United this summer. Let's see what's going to happen. We are favorites, but not huge favorites to win it. Here's Patrick Dorgu to Shelderup. Our first highlight, Shelderup to Jescarlito. Good ball from Jescarlito to Ben Doak. Ben Doak. Come on, mate. You gotta do better this season. Fresneda. Good cross for Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro profits from the goalkeeper mistake. And we're 1-0 up. Just under 8 minutes. Fresneda with a throw in. 3 minutes later. Come on, boys. Let's make it 2. Fresneda to Ben Doak. Try the... Oh, Oscar. 2-0. Let's go. Oscar Gluk. He's been playing really well in the start of the season. It's a different Gluk than last season, when sometimes he played his ass off and sometimes he just had really, really bad ratings. 42 minutes on the clock. PSV didn't create anything. They didn't have a single shot. We are in control of the game. Good cross there for Shelderup. Good defending. Shelderup back to Patrick Dorgu. Wasn't Shelderup offside there? Now there's a chance for PSV for a counter-attack, but Jescarlito did so well there. And that's the end of the highlight. Safe hands from Restes after a cross. Come on, Restes. Let's make it 3, boys, before halftime and relax a little bit after that. Hugo Duro, he chested down to Ben Doak. Ben Doak, Ben Doak, he goes for it. Oh, so close. Yeah, he did brilliantly until the finish, like the commentary says. Todibo, long ball to Hugo Duro. They recover the ball. Do not concede before halftime, please. Sambo for PSV. Here's Hervin Lozano. He's probably pretty old right now. He was a wonder kid back in the day, the Mexican winger. He's a winger, not a striker. That's a good ball, and they actually got one back. Okay, it's 2-1. Game on, PSV. Okay, it's halftime. We played all right. Yeah, we can find another gear. Come on, boys. Let's score that third goal. Oscar Gluk to Kanak. I might look to sub him off. After this highlight, Sudakov. Interesting. Over the bar, though. Yeah, he wants to come off. Fine. I'm not bringing in Luengo for him. I'm going to bring in Roberto Dominguez. Here's a Ben Doak a minute later. Actually, the change didn't took place yet. Here's a Shelderup. Okay, we just got a penalty. It has to be a penalty. Hugo Duro is going to take it, of course. He scores. Calm as you like. Sends the goalkeeper the other way. 3-0, 30 minutes. 3-1, sorry. 30 minutes remaining. Dominguez is coming in for Oscar Gluk. I think after this highlight, I'm going to bring in Cunha, but not for Hugo Duro. Probably for Shelderup. I want to keep Hugo Duro. Maybe he's going to get his hat-trick. A good opportunity maybe for PSV. No, we get the ball back. Here's Shelderup now. Yes, to Ben Doak. Ben Doak. Ben Doak in the penalty area. Good cross. He scores his hat-trick. Now, actually, I can take Goduro off and give him some rest. Yeah, why won't we do that? Or maybe keep him. Maybe he's gonna score again. No, let's sub him off. The game is won. There you go, Cunha. Olise for Ben Doak, who's tired even though he's playing really well. I have to sub him off. And I guess that's all. I still have Randall Correa on the bench. And the other guys are tired. Here's just Carlito makes a mistake and Hervin Lozano is through. He's through. He scores. Calm as you like for him. Restes with no reaction there. It's 4-2. It was just Carlito's mistake there. That's okay. Well, if this would have been an equalizer, I would have been fuming right now. Probably just subbed off just Carlito after this goal, but no, it's 4-2. We have a kickoff highlight. Cunha. Here's Olise, sorry. He keeps going, okay. Gets a cross in for shoulder up. Didn't really had a chance there with two defenders on him. Sudakov, Cunha was offside. Don't do it again, come on. Just Carlito. Tulipani. Dominguez. A minute later, and maybe we can score again. Shoulder up, come on! It's 5-2, or maybe not. Let's see what VAR has to say about it. He seemed a little off. Yeah, it's goal disallowed. It remains 4-2. Shoulder up gets subbed off after this highlight, and there you go. It's 5-2 now. Todibo scores. Yeah, shoulder up is gonna come off, and he's gonna get replaced by Estanis Pedrola. It's 5-2. We've won the game. 7 goals, a spectacular match, 14 shots, 6 on target. We scored 5 goals from 6 shots on target. That's great. Patrick Dorgu to Sudakov. Here's Pedrola now. Lipani, good ball to Dominguez. Oh, he should have played it there to Olis. Pedrola keeps going, and it's number 6. What a spectacular match. 6-2 away at PSV Eindhoven. This is what we love to see from Valencia. Great job. Just a few more minutes. Are they gonna score? They've scored. Unbelievable. What a game. 9 goals. It's PSV 3, Valencia 6. A great start of our Champions League campaign this season. Hugo Duro, the best performer, of course, with a hat-trick. Okay, it's time to take on Sevilla in the league. Georgi, Randall Correa, Gatswill, Todibo, Fresneda, Lipani, Sudakov, Dominguez, Pedrola, Olis, and Cunha up front. Oscar Gluck will be out for 2 weeks. Hopefully our good form will continue throughout this game and get the 3 points today. Sevilla are having a decent start of the season. They have Diego Kelly as first choice goalkeeper. That's great for him. Cunha takes a corner. Randall Correa over the bar. This was our first highlight after 17 minutes. 45 minutes on the clock, and it seems like Sevilla are in control of the game. 64% possession. However, we had more shots, only 1 on target. It's a boring game. It's a really boring game. Olis loses the ball there to Pedrosa. He's Marcao for Sevilla. Back to Diego Kelly, our former goalkeeper. I don't think he actually played for us a single game. I don't remember. No, I don't really think so. Yeah. Sevilla controlling the ball. Maybe we can get it back and score on a counter-attack, or maybe not. Kyobao is also a former player of ours. So is Diego Lopez. And it's 1-0 for Sevilla. This is unbelievable. Oh, I'm really frustrated by this. You've been terrible. What the hell is going on? Unbelievable. No fucking highlights. I'm gonna bring in Remial Malek for Fresneda. Hugo Duro up front. Shoulder up. Bendok. Actually, no. Olise is the only one that gives a fuck about this game. Luengo comes in for Sudakov. Why not? And you know what? Just Carlito for Gatswill. This is frustrating as fuck when you don't get highlights at all. The entire second half just went by with no highlights, and we're about to lose the match. Good job, people. Great. This game sometimes just pisses you off, you know. We lost the game 1-0. Hopefully we can bounce back against Monaco in the Champions League after that embarrassing game against Sevilla. Restes, Dorgu, Jescarito, Todibo. I'm gonna give a chance to Al Malek, Laiponi, Sudakov, Dominguez, Sheldrap, Doak, and Hugo Duro. A corner for Monaco. Away please. Away please. We're 1-0 down. I just saw it. It was going in. It was a spectacular goal. And we're 1-0 down. What the hell just happened after a 6-3 win away at PSV? What the hell just happened? I'm going attacking. And I'm gonna berate them right away. Al Malek takes a free kick. Doak. Laiponi. Dominguez. To Sudakov. Great job. Come on. Come on. That's better. Only his first goal of the season. We're in the second half. I had nothing to say at halftime. Oh, what a mistake there. 2 minutes into the second half. Hugo Duro, tries to chip the goalkeeper. Nice try. Will the highlight continue though? It seems that way. Long ball from their goalkeeper. Todibo is there. Sudakov now. Back to Restes. Come on, boys. I stayed attacking. I just encouraged the boys at halftime. I didn't yell at them or anything. Here's Todibo. Come on. Laiponi. Sudakov. This squad looks really promising. But that game against Sevilla, what the hell happened there? Here's Al Malek. To Doak. Back to Todibo. We're moving the ball around a lot. Hugo Duro. This might be a goal. This might be a goal. It's a goal. Come on. Hugo Duro, his 5th goal of the season. Come on. 2-1. Now we're going to go back to positive. 67 minutes on the clock. Naipan came back from his injury, so he's going to come in for Dominguez. And I'm going to bring in Pabuena for Hugo Duro, and where are you, Luengo for Laiponi, who seems nervous. Maybe I should bring in Pedrola as well, as Sheldrap is on a 6.7. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. Georgie was there. Oh, he blocked it. They scored. Unbelievable is 2-2. Let's go back to attacking. Yeah, Pedrola comes in for Sheldrap for the last few minutes. We don't have any more highlights, of course. Of course we don't. Okay, 1 more minute to go and we got ourselves a highlight. Imagine if they actually score and win the game. They don't deserve to, but it's a chance here for Monaco to take all 3 points. And this is going to be one disappointment after the other. Al Malek to Ben Doak. 50 seconds remaining. Maybe there's a chance here. Here's Pabuena. Back to Al Malek. Al Malek was on a 6.3. He's 19. He has lots of potential. He's not playing well. Dorgu, nicely done there. That might be a penalty. That might be a penalty. Okay. In the last few seconds of the game, Valencia might have a chance here to get all 3 points. Penalty awarded. Who's gonna take it? Because Hugo Duro is off. Stanis Pedrola, who came in for Sheldrap. Pedrola scores and we get all 3 points. We were lucky. Good penalty from Pedrola. Yeah, there you have it. Game over. 3-2 victory. Well, to tell you the truth, I would have taken a defeat away at PSV and a victory home against Sevilla because I'm desperate to win the league this season. This is unacceptable. Anyway, next episode I'll jump ahead and I'll be back for 4 games. Arsenal, Real Betis, Real Madrid and Celtic. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys for the next one.